like this weird competition of cool.
You take a reef shot to the side of the head for a wave like that.
If I can win this, this will be the greatest moment of my life.
All the girls are surfing so well. They're beautiful inside and out.
Going skagless is a whole nother realm, like a fast version of body surfing. There's something about just getting in the ocean and cleansing ourselves of everything else that's going on in the world.
My job description is student of surfing.
Board Stories TV is proudly presented by Cholo's Homestyle Mexican in Haleiwa Town, Waimea Valley on Oahu's North Shore, and OC16, 100% original, 100% local. Aloha, and welcome to Board Stories. I'm your host, Chris Atronic, here on Oahu's North Shore. This time on the show, we're looking at highlights from the surfing world with the Surfer Awards show that went down at the end of the year, highlighting the best of the best in all things surf. We also check out Nixon's piece on Italian surfing, where some of their European riders get a dose of magic in the Mediterranean. And we take a look back at a special art tribute to the one and only Andy Irons. Get ready, because we got a good show for you. But first things first, it's time for our Tube of the Week. In this Tube of the Week, we recap the January 19th swell, where Pipeline lit up for a solid day of surfing. A large west-northwest swell marched into the lineup, igniting on the second reef and steamrolling through the first reef, opening up gaping barrels for a barrage of local and visiting surfers. Coming up, we head over to Europe for some rare swell off the Italian coast. Keep it locked to Board Stories.
Yeah.
I look at the forecast and I see this purple bubble coming to Sardinia.
I just arrived home and I got a call from Marlon Lipke late at night saying that Italy was going to be pumping.
I mean, scoring waves like that in Portugal, Spain or France, it's normal and it doesn't excite you so much, but for it to be Italy, it's always another bonus.
I knew Marlon and Goni in a long time, but we never really spent a lot of time together. And this time I was really lucky because I get to know two good friends, two good person and amazing surfers. And I don't know, they just have that positivity that you need on trips like this, and everything goes good.
La prima volta che sono venuti con le tavole?
Sì.
35 anni fa, anche 40 anni fa.
Oh.
Sì. Cioè, prima. Sì. Che?
Nell'85, 75, quel periodo lì, giravano già.
Allora,
Days of solid surf, really nice peaks left, right, and I haven't been so surfed out in ages.
The trip has been, everyday epic. So much laughing. The people so cool. Everyone is super friendly and open, laughing all the time, joking, and yeah, it was sick.
I don't know, here it's so special because it's something you get that you don't have every day, so when you have, you really get the most of it.
I don't need no more sympathy. I don't need your apology. I know it's not easy. I follow my heart and my head everywhere. I know it's not easy. I follow my heart and my head everywhere. It's in the chemistry, it's in the way we breathe, it's in the way that we all come around.
Stay tuned for red carpet interviews at the Surfer Awards Show, up next on Board Stories.
Mike Latronic here at the Turtle Bay Resort on Oahu's fabled North Shore, and guess what? Tonight is all about the Surfer Awards. Anybody who's anybody, I mean anybody, is here tonight, and we are going to get up close and personal with the nominees and the winners.
Starting off with the best barrel, it was a Hawaii boy on a Hawaiian wave taking the win in his backyard on Maui.
First of all, Jaws. I mean, that's serious business, but you're starting to make it look like you're kind of just playing around out there. The barrel. Tell me about the barrel.
I just get to surf out there more than probably anyone in the whole world. Besides like a handful of guys, so like anything, you just start getting bored doing the same thing, so you push a little harder, try to get barrel, try to get a little deeper, and just, yeah, it didn't happen overnight or anything. It was pretty slow progression.
Speaking of progression, the best maneuver showcased a flurry of aerial technicality, but one seemed to stand above the rest.
540s in general.
I think those things are nuts.
Yeah, I think that was phenomenal. Those waves that those guys are hucking themselves into the wind on over there on Maui just looks so fun, and to see a double rotation backside, yeah, I don't know, I get pretty stoked on seeing that stuff.
Now, I heard they captured your 540 on film. Obviously, they have it tonight. But I heard you made a different one that we weren't rolling on that one.
Yeah, I made one like a month or two before, I think, but it was just like a shocker camera problem. Like, it was my very first wave and the camera like wasn't turned on yet, so it was a bit of a heartbreaker. It was until I made the next one.
The Movie of the Year award showcases the best surf flicks to hit the screen, and with a stacked list of nominees, one seemed to differentiate itself.
Let's be frank, really. And that is the name of these gentlemen's new surf film. I'm here with Frank himself and the creative team.
Peter and I met at a bar, and he thought I was this high-flying pro surfer, and I was like, nah, bro, like, I sleep on people's couches and I do odd jobs to try and make the dream happen.
Through social media, I had a massive preconceived idea of who he was. And then when he told me a bit about him, I thought that night I thought there could be something really interesting there. And the more I looked into his story, and there were hooks, and there was a bit more of a storyline there. And it took about like a year and a bit to kind of develop the conspiracy theory about his life. We were going to initially make a 15-minute movie. We made a 50-minute movie. It took us 2.5 years, and we're stoked to be here at Surfboard already.
The best series features webisodes in their finest, and none other than the North Shore's Mason Ho took top honors.
And the winner for Best Web Series is Christmas Came Early. License to Chill, Mason Ho Ho Ho.
Okay, well, my web series, mostly, I was just daydreaming about Bruce. It's all Bruce next season. License to Chill, because he has the real license to kill.
You heard it. You guys all heard
it. For top female, although she didn't win the world title this year, Carissa Moore still held the vote for favorite female surfer.
You know, I learned a lot about myself this season. It's been really motivating to watch Tyler and Courtney battle it out for the world title and kind of have to take a step back and look from the outside. And I have big dreams, and there's always room for improvement. I mean, I'm constantly looking at myself as a person in and out of the water, and there's always things I can do better. And I think that's what's inspiring to me and keeps me really passionate about getting in the water every day. Yeah, it'll be a really fun 2017. I'm looking forward to it.
Capping it all off, there was only one surfer yet to take home awards. To no one's surprise, the 2016 world champ, Mr. John Florence, took not only the top performer award with his Web Series 12, but also the top spot for #1 male surfer at this year's Surfer Awards.
seeing John win the world title, you know, yeah, got to work with him a little bit this year and be in his corner. So obviously, yeah, I think he's going to take it out, and it'll be cool to see that.
I'm a huge fan of John, and he's really raised the level of competitive surfing, and he's done it all this year. Big waves, small waves, competitive surfing, free surfing.
It would really be hard to go past John. I don't know. He won the world title.
He's probably everyone's favorite surfer right now, and super stoked that he brought the title back home.
Yeah, this year, like I said earlier, it's been one of the best years of my life. Getting to see Mason win awards has been pretty cool. Albie grew up doing contests with him, and getting to see Frank win awards has been a really amazing night. Just a bunch of really amazing people here, and thank you.
When we return, the artist known as Hula makes a special tribute mural for the late, great Andy Irons. Stay locked to Board Stories.
Burrito, taco salad, black bean nachos, yum, fish tacos, mojito, margarita.
Homestyle Mexican food and the best grinds in the islands. Cholos at the North Shore Marketplace. Live the dream.
This is how you get there. Find the ocean at Surf and See. This is how you find the best gear. Everything for the ocean is here. Don't just sit around the beach. Adventure is in your reach. This is how you get there. Find the ocean at Surf and See.
My name's Sean Yarl. Most people know me as my artist named Hula, and I'm from Kahalu, Hawaii. I made my way into the shootout world through these murals that I paint on the ocean water, basically balancing on my stand-up paddleboard and painting along the walls. And I kind of developed this concept while I was in New York and used my Hawaii background and just my love for surfing, and you know, I grew up a surfer. So the collaboration with Billabong and doing this piece for Andy Irons, so I pitched this idea of painting Andy right in Beaver Creek, which is the tide pool that comes up and down in Ehukai Beach. So it's like right in front of Pipeline. You know, the ending goal was to have Andy as close to Pipeline as I could get, and it was going to look like he's kind of floating on his board right there. It was just really fun. The rain kind of came down and we had to put some tents up, but being back there and painting right on the beach, right next to a pipeline was such a surreal feeling. We ended up actually having to finish the painting in Sharks Cove area because Beaver Creek actually dried up. And you know, it's just one of those things that all my projects, you rely so heavily on variables that I can't really control, and Mother Nature has its way, so. You know, Lindy and Axel came down and we presented it to them on the final day of the Pipe Masters. It was such an honor to have Lindy come down and just be able to present this to her. With my paintings, I always kind of finish them off with these markings, and it just kind of throws a unique twist on them, and I think every portrait is always a unique adventure. It was really special to have Axel actually do the final markings with his hand, and so he pressed it up against Andy's chest. It was such a beautiful moment to just see him kind of connect with his dad, you know. It just felt such an intimate moment with everyone, and it was beautiful.
Stay tuned for the spill of the week, coming up next on Board Stories. Promotional support for Board Stories is provided by Waimea Valley, where Hawaii comes alive. Check them out online at waimeavalley.net and give them a visit next time you're on the North Shore. Welcome back to Board Stories. Well, that just about does it for this show. Hope you enjoyed it. For more great action, be sure to check out freesurfmagazine.com and feast on the goodness. Before we close out, we leave you with our Spill of the Week. As for me, your host, Chris Atronic, I'll see you in the water. Aloha. This Spill of the Week takes us back to Pipeline, where Japanese surfer Reo Inaba gets in a little late and takes the plunge over the fall.